Good morning. Welcome back to Up and Smoke Firewood. It's starting to cool off here in northern Illinois, which means two things, to me anyways. One, the leaves are about to fall, and two, we're about to light the boiler. Neither of which I'm ready for. I don't know if you guys can tell out there, but across the street from my house, I guess it's beans out there now. Anyways, the farmers are in the field really early this year. We look forward to getting all of the crops down because it definitely helps with the visibility coming around the corners on the road. But that's another sign. It's about time. So in order to get ready for the leaves, we need to do a couple things. The biggest is switch my Ventrac from the Tough Cut mower. It's got like a brush hog goes on the front of it over to the regular mower, and that will have the leaf vacuum. It'll dump from on the seat. So we'll get that together, and then we're gonna start splitting on my rotten pile of boiler wood that I've been working on for like 7 years. This is homecoming week, so our house got teepeed. There's a lot of toilet paper all over the yard. Ventrac will make short work of that. This is the pile that has been plaguing my existence. Well, I wait for these turkeys to get here. I figured I would get everything in place. I gotta back the dump trailer back under the conveyor here. Conveyor and splitter are where they need to go. Man, the last time I decided to split on this pile, I just said, you know what? I didn't have my dump trailer. I'm just gonna split it all into a big pile on the ground and I'll move it with the tractor later. Let's get her done. This far into it, I avalanched a pile of those logs. It took me off my feet and I just laid there on the pavement for 20 minutes. Not 20 minutes, 5 minutes, thinking about my poor life decisions, and then took a trip to the doctor. So I figured I'd wait for some help. Now I gotta pick this crap up and get it in the trailer. Maybe I'll do that, get the trailer in position, put some fuel in the machines, and we'll be all ready when reinforcements get here. I also feel like this is kind of a good job for, people other than me, but here we are. Let's get it done. Well, we're set up and ready to go. The trailer's now half full, but we'll top her off, stack her, and I keep saying maybe 2 more, like 3 trailers all together, but then it might be 10. It's still a lot of wood there. Oh, we'll put a good dent in it today. Tweedledee and Tweedledoo. You guys are doing a good job. All right, well, we're gonna finish stacking this wood and then probably go fill the trailer 2 more times. And we're out of places to put it, but I'll come get you guys when we're done. We're gonna get this stacked and go get some lunch. Well, it's the next day. I did a terrible job at filming that. We did not do a terrible job was splitting wood. I thought that was, with what I'd thrown in the trailer by hand, maybe 3 trailer loads. And we kept joking because I was like, yeah, maybe 2 more, maybe 2 more. 7 loads is what we put in there. And that holds a solid cord per load. We split 7 cords of firewood yesterday. Maybe to some of you guys, you're like, oh, I could do that with an axe. It's just boiler wood, big chunks. That's a lot for this guy and for those 2 guys. We were smoked at the end of the day. Well, it's the next day now. I've got my leaf blower in the back of the Ranger. I'm gonna blow everything this way, move the equipment over, and then I'm gonna get the tractor. I like to use the skid steer because it's more maneuverable, but the bucket's already on the Kubota, so I'll come in here, scoop this up, dump it in the woods. We will have a clean wood yard with everything put away. That will be pretty awesome. Well, we'll talk when I get finished with that. Well, got her all blown up, everything put away, more or less. There's a maul I forgot. Man, I haven't seen the floor in this bin in quite a while. Kind of getting nostalgic about it. But I got the wolf ridge put in underneath this little lean-to roof that I built. Got the conveyor out of the way. I like to throw a piece of plywood over the motor. Just seems like the right thing to do since I can't get it inside. I think I am gonna switch the bucket and get the skid steer. It's so much easier. I think it's worth the hassle of messing around switching buckets and stuff on the Kubota. So anyways, I'll go do that and I'll be right back. Short of getting out a broom and dustpan, I'd say that's about as clean as it gets. About as clean as it's been since I had it paved. Yes, it's paved. Here comes the kids. Now you're in YouTube. Why are you by yourself now? Oh, you're Uber Eats. Good job. I'm cleaning up the wood yard. I'm done cleaning it up. No more. You're dismissed. All right. See ya. Sorry I got distracted there with Uber Eats. I've got a lot of walnut and stuff still to split, that big pile over there. And I've got a couple oaks, and obviously there'll be more wood. I got a couple dead standing here and there. This pile got out of hand, and one just because there was so much of it. It's more than one guy can handle. I was glad that those guys were able to help me. But I think going forward, I'm gonna start stacking rounds down this entire wall here. I've got, I don't know, 100 feet of wall that I can stack rounds up against. And I know a lot of guys say, don't stack your rounds, it's a big waste of energy and whatever. But this pile, seeing that it sat there so long, the rounds were already split with the skid steer and the inverted splitter to break them down. They just got mangled together and it was hard to get it off. I think the amount of effort it would take to stack rounds maybe 2 rows out all the way down this row so that I can move my equipment, the dump trailer, the conveyor, the splitter, as I split, whether it's back or forward, I don't know, to be determined, into the dump trailer would just give me such better access and not have all this mulch and all this crap in the way that you're tripping over. You know, rolling rounds. I rolled a whole bunch of rounds into my leg, took myself off my feet and laid there in the pavement thinking maybe I broke my leg. The little bit of effort it would take to stack rounds as you cut them. So for the ease of splitting, I think it'd go a long way. I'm at least going to try it out. I know Todd, I know Jeremiah, a bunch of you guys do it that way. I'm going to give it a shot. So we did get the leaf vacuum on the Ventrac. I thought I would do a little bit of Ventracking in this video, but we're going on day 2 here. This has been a lot of work. I am super ecstatic to have this cleaned up. I can finally get to that oak tree and all these walnut rounds. Then we got to take these dead ones down. There's some in the back, and like, you know, there's no end to it. But anyways, kind of like starting fresh here, beginning of a new era. I'm excited to bring you guys along with me. That's all I got. We'll get this done. I'm gonna go inside and lick my wounds, and we'll start over fresh the next time. We'll see you then. Thanks for watching.